Tickets, t-shirts, sponsorship, fan clubs, performance royalties. There are multiple ways an artist can make money from playing live, and I'm going to show you what they are in this video. T-shirt, sponsorship, performance royalties, there are multiple ways an artist can make money from their live performance, and I'm going to show you now in this video. The primary way is tickets, always will be, but there are other income streams that an artist should explore as they go through their career, and these are especially useful when an artist is just starting out and maybe doesn't have record company support. Merchandise, the selling of t-shirts, vinyl, hoodies, badges, extremely important to artists depending on their genre. So in the early days of a band's career, it's just a simple matter of finding somewhere, getting some t-shirts printed up, for instance. You can get a t-shirt printed up for $2 each and sell them for $10. But this is genre specific. Certain genres do very, very well. Heavy metal, rock, alternative rock. Other genres don't sell so well. So electronic music, unless you're selling vinyl, won't sell a lot of tour merchandise. One thing you do have to be mindful of is that a venue will charge you a commission for selling your t-shirts. The screen shows the Brixton Academy in London, and this is true in most venues worldwide. There is a commission, 10%, 20% of whatever you sell for the pleasure of selling your own t-shirts. I also want to introduce you to the concept of per cap, and this is how the revenue potential of an act is worked out. So in the screen shows the example, this particular case, the per cap is $1. Now, legacy acts, such as the Rolling Stones, for instance, have a per cap of $20. And if you're selling stadiums at 50,000 capacity, 50,000 times $20 is a lot of money. So your merch potential is measured in this per cap basis and will be important when you start talking perhaps to specialized merchandise companies. The screen shows Bravado, who are a specialized merchandise company, and there are others. And these merch companies work in a similar way to a record company in that they'll take your designs and they'll say to you, okay, we can press these up, we can get them on tour, we can supply a dedicated merch team, we'll sell them for you, we'll arrange distribution into retail stores, the whole package. They'll give you an advance up front, and they'll take care of the complete back end for you. Now, obviously, you have to be selling a certain amount, and that will be dependent on your per cap record from previous touring. So that's merchandise. And there are other revenue streams that an artist and their management should explore. You may be familiar with sponsorships, seeing certain brands aligned with certain acts or genres. The screen shows Jägermeister, well known for its sponsorship of heavy metal, and the screen shows others. Red Bull were a very big player in this space. Now, with sponsorship, it may not be actual cash money that the artist receives, but it may be the loan of, for instance, with Jägermeister, they often will go half and half on a tour bus, for instance, and then they will cover that tour bus with their branding. But it can all help offset the cost of touring. Another similar non-cash helpful activity is endorsement, where you align yourself with a company, and the screen shows ACS, who create molded hearing protection and in-ear monitors, and there's some dude with a Specialised 414 microphone. And the company will say to you, okay, you use our products and we'll loan them to you. And again, that can help offset the cost of touring. Most brand endorsements won't give cash. They will give equipment, and especially if you're taking place in televised or large-scale social media events, you've got a better chance of getting an endorsement deal. The major brands have A&R departments, artist relations, as the screen shows, Roland's artist relation departments, and they're looking for acts who have TV or large-scale potential that they can go and put their equipment in front of a large audience while that band plays. VIP packages. I mentioned this when I was talking about concert promoters, and this works for the artists as well. So basically the concert promoter and the band come up with an idea of creating a VIP package, and they split the value added revenue on the ticket. So the basic proposition is we're selling a concert ticket, then we can sell other stuff as well. And I mentioned boutique camping. The screen shows other examples. This is VIP Nation, which is Live Nation's VIP portal. And here's an example of Maroon 5. Other income from live performance. We're getting into the big legacy bands here, but fan clubs. U2 run a very successful fan club for a set membership level amount every month, and then those fans who paid get access to tickets. They still have to buy the concert tickets, but they get exclusive deals. And our good old friend, the Buy-On. Now, Buy-Ons is basically offering the opening slot on a tour to anybody who can afford it. If you've got the money and you can afford to pay to get onto a tour, then why not? And the advantage for the headliner is that some of the touring costs are paid by the support band. And just a quick Google around the internet, I found this, where a heavy metal rock guy was offering a band the chance to support him on his tour. He gives a breakdown of the figures that it would cost the band to do their own tour as opposed to going on a bus with him. So he's done all the work, he's booked all the shows, or his booking agent's booked all the shows, and he just wants someone to chip in to offset the tour costs, and they get the opportunity to play in front of his audience every night. And finally, a source of performance income which won't be generated straight away, but is significant for composers and songwriters. Now, if composers and songwriters have registered with a performing rights organisation in their respective country, and the screen shows various performance rights organisations from various countries, then those composers will receive royalties when their songs are played live. They don't even have to play them live. If someone does a cover version of a songwriter's song on a tour, then they will get paid eventually. So these rates that are paid out they're not published, but the PRS for Music, which is the big performance rights organisation here in the UK, had a report a couple of years ago. Screen shows what they estimate they paid out for performers on the Glastonbury main stage. Now, this is above and beyond the performance fee that the promoter pays to the band. If you are a composer and your song is played, so you're either playing your own songs on the main stage or someone does a cover version of your song on the main stage, then you will get some share of that 5,400 quid. Now, this performance royalty is paid usually quarterly, so you won't see it straight away. But after a period of touring, performing your own songs or having your songs performed by someone else, then this could be a sizable amount of revenue coming in to offset the costs of touring. So that's a brief explanation of how artists can make money from t-shirts, sponsorship, fan clubs, performance royalties. I hope you're finding these videos useful. I hope you're watching them in series, and if you are, I love it if you would like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.